Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2. All right, we're live here, and it's 20-19. Bulls up one. Sav brings it up the court, looking for room. Drew screens nobody, slips, hesitates, puts up a brick. Good play on D there. 20-19. Bulls with the lead. Live from the nagdog.com studio. Sav bringing it up court. Finds a wide open corner. And it's a three, and it's good. Looks like they're down a player. And they have to take a time out here. What's going on, everybody? Bulls Hoops here. End of the season ABA. We're live here. Yojo Chris with a nice close. Big board. Kicks it to Sava, kicks it to the corner, and Chris with another 3. Bulls up 7. Good D there. Gets by him with a slam junk. 4:12 to go in the second. Bulls up 5. Tries to force a pass. Lucky it wasn't a turnover. I throw breaks. And we get a reach and foul by Himothy. How's everybody doing tonight? It's Bulls basketball here. Trying to get a winning streak going into the playoffs coming up. Final games of the season. Finally have a settled up lineup. And there's a bump steal. Chris Allen passes it up to Sav for the midi. And the Bulls are up 10. We are live here. This could be the Bulls' best chance of the evening, of the season to get a dub. Can they do it? Up 8. Sav crisscrosses, makes a guy break his ankle and nails the 3. Bulls up 11. And that's good D there. Only a 6% contest is tough. Sav with badge, trying to get a screen. From I throw breaks, calls the hash cut, and it's good for the dunk. Up 10. You guys hear the desktop audio. There we go. Now we should have all audio issues fixed. Sorry for any of that. Bulls up 10. We got a reach and foul. 39-29 USF on the road here. I believe this is East Carolina. Zero Doubt is their pro-am franchise where they play. Good job. Dribbles out of the corner and pulls up for the 3. Hisdom, the new pickup, and that's a dribble out of bounds force. Bulls looking good on the road with the new lineup. Sav kicks it to Hisdom, and it's off the mark late. Gets a good contest there. Get a hash cut, and they give up the 2. But I think if you want to give up the 2, that's where you want to do. Kicks it out. Good board by I throw breaks. I throw. Inbounds it, gets it, kicks it back to Sav with badge, but I throw gets a board. He goes to Chris. Chris drives it in and dunks it again. 44-31. Bulls up 13. East Carolina. Most of their points have just been on drives, and I think USF is living with that. Sav with badge gets the crab. And that's just tough. 20% contested in his eyeball. 47-33 Bulls. Big screen. He steps up just in time. We get a board. Hisdom. Sav kicks it to the corner. Hisdom is off, but I throw breaks with a big board. Another 4 shot. but another big board. Kicks it to Chris, and he is looking like the MVP so far. 50-33. Bulls on parade, up 17 at the half. 16 seconds left in the first half. Timothy Earl having a little trouble bringing it up. Gives it to Reckon, their coach, their player coach. He's wilding, he's dialing, and he makes a nice move. 4 seconds left. Can Sav get a shot off? No. Bulls up 15. Looking good. And East Carolina's got most of their points off the drive, but can they make up the 13-point deficit that way? They got to play some D. USF says, no, you won't. Up 50-37 with the ball. I throw. Looking for the inbound. Goes to Chris. He goes back to I throw. Up top to Sav. Sav. ISOing. Finds I throw on the slip for the easy dunk. Brings down the contact. Perfectly timed. Oh, good D there, but they called a foul. Home call. Sav brings it up the court. He's looking a little two-man with Chris. Maybe a little ISO. And he does. He runs a two-man back to Chris. And it is a bucket. Timothy trying to find something. But that Bulls D is looking ferocious tonight. Could this be the lineup they're looking for going into the playoffs? Hism, big board. Hism getting the boards they've been needing. Helping out on the boards, a big power forward there. It's definitely what the Bulls have been looking for. Sav. Guys just sitting their hands up, gives them a 1-2 crossover, and they're up 19. Reckon says, give me the ball. Trying to do some magic of his own. Has a guy wide in the corner, doesn't pass it. Passes up the slip, gives it back to Timothy, and he bombs a three. Much needed. 57-41. USF. Sav. Dribbled it right into the guy. Good kickback, but he's late on the wide open shot, and they brick it. Finds Chris in the corner, who has been just putting up the numbers while basically shutting down East Carolina. This is what the Bulls have been looking for. Finally getting a little chemistry late in the season. $60-44. Sad. Looking for a screen. Doesn't get much of a screen there. But he's got Cam Gamer Girl Water, and it's good. Big bucket. He's been struggling this season, but he finally makes a nice bucket. That left corner has been a sore spot on the defense for the Bulls. Nice back dribble, and he pulls up for three. Bulls up 18, 65-47. Reckon. Trying to find something. Timothy Earl looks for the slip, but he comes down. Nice play by Hisdom. Sav. Back to Gamer Girl. Back to Sav. Looking to make some moves. Finds an opening. Just eye throw on the ISO slip, and he's wide for the easy dunk. That was a good jump on D. Bulls are back up 20, 67-47. Big turnover. Looking for the guy with badge, but no, he'll just take it himself. Hisdom. Up 23. Can they get their first blood? First flood. Bulls up 21. Give up a 3. Now they're up 18. 18 seconds left. 70-52. Sav says, just give me the easy cake. 72-52. We'll take a 20-point lead going into the fourth. 10 seconds left in the third. And Yojo has just played a tremendous job at the lock this game. Making it tough up top for this East Carolina team. The Bulls fell earlier, 109-92 against Boise State, one of the top-ranked teams in ABA. Playing a doubleheader tonight. They need a win here. Up 18. Hisdom. He's ISO'd up. Takes the shot, but he's late. 28% contested. And a reach, only the second by Sav. Up 18, 4:26. Still a lot of basketball to go. The Bulls, sitting at 10-20 on the season. Can they make a run towards the playoffs? 5 or 6 games left in the regular season. Looking for some chemistry. And there's a 3-point shot with a dot in the corner. 75-54. Bulls. $75-57. Up 18. Throw breaks. Finds Chris. They're looking for something open. Nothing, not much there. And they just take the 24-second clock violation. Up 18. Bulls can't go stagnant here. Gotta play some D. That's a good jump there on defense, and it's boarded and cleared. Bulls on parade. In transition, Hisdom in the corner. Finds a wide open Sav. Nice kick pass. And Sav knocks down the 3. Up 21. Wide open 3 in the corner, and they just brick it. And that's just been the story of the night for East Carolina. And the Bulls looking good, up 21, 2:48 left. And Sav is on fire, 81-57. 81-60, East Carolina answers. Up 21, Bulls with 2:21 left in the game. Can they pull out this win tonight? Can they go into the playoffs with a winning streak? They've been running matchups. They've been getting the reps in, getting the chemistry they need. 81-63, 2 minutes left. Up 18, misses the open 3. You don't want to give them any room here. And he had the wide open and misses it. That was big. Chris in the corner. Finds Sav with badge. And that's a bucket. Back up 21. That should do it, folks. 1:45 left. I don't think East Carolina will have enough time to come back from 21 points, especially when the majority of theirs has come on cuts and dunks in the paint. Against all odds, zero doubt. East Carolina gets a violation there. They chuck it to Sav with badge. Gamer girl looking for room with Timberlands on. I think we got to get rid of those Tims, Coach. I think we got to get rid of those Tims. It's not the wreck. And then 84, 66. It's definitely not over, but that probably makes it over. 87, 66. Back up 21. Sav has answered everything that they've tried. Getting a little sloppy on D, 87, 69. Both teams trying to pad the stats a little bit. 89, 69, less than a minute to go. Throws a good pass, has a cut, throws it back in the corner, open three. 89, 72. Sav gives it back to Hism with his badge. He wants to do something. Playmaking. Finds a wide open three. 92, 72. 33 seconds left. Bulls on parade, folks. Give it up for these Bulls. Showing some grit. It's been a tough season, a rough season. And Cam actually hits another one. Cam getting some action. 7 for 11. Big board by Hisdom. Coming in there on that glass. Much needed help on the boards. 98-75. 8 seconds left. Gets the inbound. Still trying to score. And they make it. 98-77. Gamer Girl Water. Trying to get one more cheap shot off. And that just costs a turnover. 98-77 Bulls here. Big game, Sav. 12 for 19 with 33. Gamer Girl, 7 for 9. 7-11. 24 points. Chris Allen, 15 Hisdom. Great game, folks. It's Nag Dog. We're live here from the nagdog.com studios. That was a big win for the Bulls. We're back tomorrow night. We'll see if the Bulls can keep the streak going. We'll see you same dog time, same dog channel, right here on the Nag Dog Television